we have a new feature, tag preset. This was mentioned in the previous developers note, and I think the DAG preset will be released. Wait, what is next week? Next Wednesday, most likely. Yes, it should be next week, end of the week, end of the month. So let's take a look. Summoners War developers note new feature DAG preset. Okay, so how are you enjoying the 12th-year anniversary festival? Well, can't complain. I got a new LD5. Okay, so today we prepared an additional developers note to provide more specific details regarding the DAG preset feature mentioned in our previous notes. Okay. Although we have introduced the feature, we understand that some may still find the system a bit complex. I do. I do find it a bit complex. I mean, my brains are slow. I'm old. Therefore, we would like to explain it more in more details. Okay, so let's see if I understand this. Please follow along as we explain how to utilize presets in Siege Battle attack decks with the images we have prepared. Okay, good. With image. That's easy to understand, right? Registering the first Siege Battle attack deck preset, just as you would like. Just as you would with the existing load deck feature, you can load a save preset deck from the battle preparation screen. You can also move to the attack deck settings screen via edit deck button. Okay. Enter the preset menu from the battle preparation screen. Okay, so edit deck. You put some add an attack deck. Okay. Since no decks have been registered, the pop-up is empty. From here, add the add button. Okay, you add because I think they will like clear all the preset decks, right? Because they change it to now the new one. Like the previous the previous attack deck will be removed, and then you have to register new preset deck. When you press the add button, the polling screen will be displayed. For our first attack deck, we'll set Galleon, Poseidon, Tiana. I would set Galleon, Zeros, Tiana. Okay. So runes and artifacts. Once you have placed all the monsters you want for your attack deck, you must set the runes and artifacts they will use. Oh, interesting. Press the rune artifacts button to move to the screen where you can configure the runes and artifact for each monsters. More work for me. Configure runes artifacts for the place monster. Okay, so you set the monster first, and then you set the runes because they all come with no runes. I would say because siege runes are separate from the rest of the game. A screen similar to the existing rune artifact management screen will appear. Press the monster thumbnail to freely change and save their runes and artifact. Okay. For this example, let's assume we have configured the rune for Tiana as follow. Okay, so this is Tiana runes. Okay. After setting the runes and artifacts, saving your changes will finish the preset registration. Yes, since various attack decks are utilized in Resist deck, let's create a second preset using the same method. Okay, so enter the preset menu. Yep, you can see the first preset we just created. Let's just okay, this is pretty simple. This is what you usually do anyway. Okay, as mentioned in the previous developers note, presets save rune and artifact info separately. This means you can assign the same runes and the same rune artifact. Oh, so you don't have to switch runes around. Well, right now when I use, let's say I use Galleon, Tiana, Zeros in one attack. Okay, I've already attacked. Then the next time I want to attack the second one, where I want the Swift set on Tiana to be used, I have to go to the monster that I need to rune. I have to go to Tiana, and then I have to put the runes on Tiana. The transfer the rune from Tiana to the units that I want to use. Now with this, you don't have to. You save it beforehand. Oh, now I understand. Wait, but how does this have with it? Usually when you do siege, at the moment, the current version, right? If you take Tiana rune, if your defense has a Tiana, that Tiana doesn't have rune. Does this mean we'll have a different set of runes on your defense and your offense? That's more important. As mentioned in the previous developers note, preset save rune. Okay, therefore rune number 1, 2, 3 previously engraved on Tiana can be engraved on Tion as well. Very nice. Save deck Tion. Okay, now the second preset is fully configured. By saving various attack decks as presets in this manner, you can engrave the same runes and artifacts. So technically, if you have 3 sets of rune, you can use that 3 sets of rune on your... If you have... I don't know how many sets you can have. Let's say 10. If you have 10 sets of Galleon, Tiana, Zeros, you can just use the same runes on all the 10 team. Technically, right? Now the second preset is fully configured. By saving various attack decks as preset in this manner, you can engrave the same runes and artifacts on... Yep, you're right. So that means you can use the same rune on each decks. Yes, that's right. So good. Artifacts of multiple monsters, okay. This limits the hassles of... this is what I meant. This is what I said just now, right? You don't have to unequipping the runes and artifacts with this new preset. Oh, I like it already. I mean, I don't do Siege that much, but this makes Siege becomes easier, not such a hassle of unequipping and equipping runes. Beyond that, you'll be able to manage your attack deck runes and artifacts with ease, even without the Siege Battle rune separation feature. Okay, defense deck will also follow similar flow. Wait, hold on a second. We have to look at this. Finally, we have organized some points you might be curious about in the QA format. Once presets are updated and Siege Battle rune separation is removed, do I have to set up all my attack and defense decks from scratch? Along with this update, the existing monster and rune artifact settings for your Siege Battle attack and defense deck will automatically register. Oh, okay. It won't take out the runes so far. For now, it will be registered as Siege Battle attack and defense deck presets. You have to change it if you want to change the rune, right? After Siege Battle rune separation is removed, what happens to the Siege Battle rune and artifact setting for monster not registered in an attack or defense deck? Following the removal of the Siege Battle rune separation feature, the rune artifact engraving info for all monsters will revert to their default settings. What does that mean? If you wish to save the Siege Battle rune and artifact info for monsters not currently in an attack or defense, we recommend using Siege Battle monster rune manage settings, save runes artifact for all monsters, features to save before the update. Oh, that means after the update, they will only they will remove all the runes from monsters that is not on the defense deck or on the attack deck. Huh. Okay. You mentioned that preset also allow engraving the same runes artifact on multiple monsters and different decks. Can I engrave the same runes artifact on different monsters within the same deck? No, you can't. Of course you can. I know the answer of this. Of course you can. You cannot. If not, then you only need one set of Swift set, and then you can all the 3 units have the same runes and artifact. Nah, that's not possible. It's best to think of it as runes and artifacts being available for use on a per preset. Yes, it's only available on one deck, one preset. Is there a cost for saving or using presets? There's no mana cost for saving. Oh, that's nice. So you can just switch runes around, just as there was no swap cost in the existing. Yep, okay, that's good. You can save, use, attack, defense preset without any mana stone consumption. This applies to preset across all content, not just Siege Battle. Okay, that's good. This concludes our tutorial. Preset blah blah blah. The design I intended to provide previous. Yep, since we are testing ourselves, there may be some differences in actual update. We actually can understand this as the same. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that makes it more clear. But then it doesn't make it clear about... It doesn't mention about attack and defense. Right. Defense deck presets. Defense deck preset. Wait. You put 10 defenses, right? I don't think you can overlap. You can use like the runes on one defense. Let's say defense number 1, I have my fastest Swift set. Defense number 2, can I use the same fastest Swift set again? I don't think so, right? I don't think that it means that, right? I understand about the attack part. The attacks preset, I understand completely, but for the defense. And then if I take out, let's say the defense I have Tiana. If I take out the rune, I would assume the attack and defense, they have different, they are not mixed into, they don't use the same runes configuration, if you understand what I mean. So the defense has their own, they're separate. But then this is Siege Battle Rune Separation is removed. The presets. Did they mention anything about attack, preset, and defense? Did I miss it? You know, right? Like currently, if I take out a rune on a Tiana and put it on something else, my Tiana on its defense, my Tiana is missing runes. So, with this preset, will it take off the rune on my Tiana? I hope it doesn't, right? So that we can just switch runes around, take runes here, there for the preset, attack preset, and then the defense will stay the same. It doesn't mention, right? It doesn't mention here, or am I just dumb? I don't know. I hope so. But this is kind of make siege way much easier, especially those high level siege. They like to move runes around. This will make it very much easier, save time when they want to attack, especially in the tournament time, where every minutes, every seconds is like very important. So if you have a dex, how many decks? Does it say how many decks we have? It doesn't say. It was mentioned in the previous developers note, like we have this amount of pre-decks. We have this amount of preset decks and says something. So I think it's more now. They increase more of the preset deck, so you have more offense deck. I don't know about defense part though, because the defense part you only put it in like your defense and then that's it. You don't switch them around, right? So I don't know about the runes. I hope the attack offense runes and the defense runes are not mixed together. Right? If you take it away from Tiana, it doesn't affect your Tiana on defense. Yeah, if not, then we have the same thing, except you have I don't know what I don't know what I'm even trying to say, but this is good for siege. Okay, so that's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Bye.